Hi, this is Heidi Caswell here, WordPress 101 for Boomers. And today we're going to answer a great question that came in here from Peter. And Peter's just started a WordPress site. He just got it started using it as a blog for to go along with an existing site. And he wants to know how to change the size of the text on a blog. And that's a great question. When you just first get started in WordPress, you don't know what you can do, what you can't do, and where to look, because you're still learning all this. And we're going to go ahead and go into that. There are two ways that you can change the size of your text, which is also called known as font in WordPress. And the font has to do with the size, the color. The font itself is how these words look. It's going to, you could be cursive, it'd be different types of blocky print, and there are thousands and thousands of different fonts that you can be using. And so it's kind of a complex thing. But we're going to know how to change the size of a specific word in a post or a page, or just a whole group of words or a paragraph where you can do the whole thing. Okay, here we are in your dashboard. And this is in the post editor. If you're editing the page, you can do the same thing there. Now, what it is you can use some HTML to change some words or a group of words. Now, right here, you can change something with just by changing a heading. But that would be like, it'll pick like the whole paragraph, not just some words in a paragraph. It'd be like the whole line. It might change and format it in some way. But we're going to do something else. If, let's say, we just want to change great question. If we wanted to underline it, highlight it, and pick underline, and it would be underlined. I don't usually underline things in WordPress because, I'm going to undo it. Usually on websites, you underline things that are links. And it's not a link, so I'm not going to do that. But you can see this A will change the color here. And I'm going to change the color. And I'm going to use that to kind of show you how to change the font size. Okay, now that's changed. Now we're going to switch over to the HTML side. And you can see for right here, for great question, it says span, style equals, and then you got color. And each of the colors have a different number, and that's the color for that red number there. And here it says close span. So between the two spans, those are the words that are the colors are going to be that specific color. Okay, over here, this is showing you some of the things that you can do with the HTML. You see you got span style equals. You got a font family. Font family would be like the different type of fonts, like here's Comic Sans. And then over here, the next one you have is font size. And that will change it. You put font size, and then here they can use extra large, large, different things there. And then the same thing with color. Now these will change specific words. And it could be a whole paragraph. You could do the whole page that way if you wished. Now I used the color because that was one of the things that was on there that I could easily change. I usually change the specific words. It's kind of set up to have an even style throughout your site. But you can change it if you want. Okay, here I went ahead and I added font size. You notice we have the quotation marks in front of that, and then you put the font size, semicolon, the words. Actually, that's a colon, and then a semicolon, and you put the other one like the color. And then you close the quotes there. You can also change the font family itself in there. All these things can be changed in here with the span. Let me go ahead and show you what this looks like. And you can see that that's much smaller. I prefer to use pixel size, and here like about 30 pixel, and you can see that's the size, and just if it's bigger, the font will be bigger, smaller, it'll be smaller. Another thing you can use with the HTML is you can use a percent. Like 300% makes it 300 times bigger than normal. And you could be 50%, make it smaller. There it is, I put 50%. And then you can see half the size. Anyway, this is where you can change the font inside the post and pages themselves. Have fun!